Yo, what's good, YouTube? It is your boy Flyer69 coming at you guys today with episode 19 of the Chicago Blackhawks Franchise Mode. And in this episode, we are starting season 5 of the franchise. And as we all know, the first 4 seasons have been doozies for us. We've missed the playoffs in every year. Honestly, I think we've just gotten a little bit worse every year since. I mean, our best years was our second year. But right now, we are trying to get and be playoff contenders. There is no excuse for us to not be playoff contenders. Now we go to these lines. The bottom 6 is a little bit scuffed here because they're all -2, and I try all these pairings that maybe would hopefully eventually work. They just don't. So I just don't know what to do with these lines. What if I just put Barlow here, put Taze? Yeah, no, it won't do nothing. And plus, I want him up here anyway. So it's like Barlow is just going to have to deal with a -2. That's not going to help him at all, but he's just going to have to deal with that. Now, Michael, and one thing, obviously, I've said this before, we have a bit of a center problem. We have one too many centers. Yes, Akil Thomas, we got at the deadline last season. We got him because he was really good. I mean, no, he was a good young player with upside that we were going to plug in for the bottom 6, and then the dude went off and almost had a point per game. Almost. He didn't quite have a point per game. I think he had like 19 points in 21 games. That's still damn good pace. I think I like him on the first line with Reichel and Bjorkstrand. If not, we can put Besser on that line, so you get Missa, Gauthier, and Bjorkstrand if needed. But right now, I think that first line is pretty deadly. Actually, I want to try something. With this, no, okay, just keep it as is. This works. Keep that second line as the second line, and if shit hits the fan or whatever, we're going to mess with these lines no matter what. We know that. And defensively, we're definitely better. Lindgren, Vlasic, McCullough, Grizzly, Clefbaum, and Rainer Holst is going to make his NHL debut this season. He'll be a rookie. And we are also going to start off the season against the Edmonton Oilers, and we're just going to do it the same way as we did last season. We're just going to sim through the season. And yet again, if you guys want the games that we watched to come back, let me know. But as of right now, we're not doing that anymore. I'm not going to say we'll never bring it back, but as of right now, we're just going to continue just to sim through the season little by little and break up the videos because I don't want to post 40-minute videos. And when I do, I really don't want to, but it's kind of just I have to, just so it kind of makes sense. So it just kind of makes sense if I sometimes, but personally, if I do upload a 40-minute video, I really don't want to. So that's why I kind of like to break them up, like 1/3 of the season, then the second, and then like the 2/3 of the season, then the last third of the season. I like to get in each of their own videos and do a little bit of different things with it. Alright, so let's quit my jibber jabber. Let's get straight into the sim. We're going to sim up to the November 4th game against the San Jose Sharks to see where we really are with this team. First game of the year. We lose. That's not a good sign. Okay, McCullough's already hurt. Okay, we'll just put Hogberg in there. Substitute all lines. -3. Fuck. Put Rainer Holst second line. Why not? We beat the Rangers 4-3. That's a good sign. 5-4 shootout loss. 5-4 loss to the Canes. Besser, hold on now. Okay, just hold. We're stopping the sim here in a second. Just hold the hell on. I'm a team player. Damn right, you're going to play wherever the hell I want you to play, bitch. And we get a 7-3 dub against the Stars. Now I'm going to put that defense. Damn. That so much for that -3 line. I mean, Taze has 9 points. Yeah, that's definitely affecting them real much. That third line's going the hell off. It just shows. I've said this before. The chemistry does not matter in this game. You can have a -2 line. That is your third line. And look at the numbers they're producing. 5 points. 9 points. He's our point leader, Jonathan Taze. And Jesse Puljujarvi has 6 points in 5 games. I mean, it just proves the point that it really don't matter that much. It helps if you have a +5. Yes, it does a little bit. But other than that, it really doesn't matter at all. How about the top line? Akil Thomas has 8 points. Reichel only has 3 points so far, and Bjorkstrand has 4. How's Besser doing? Yeah, we already looked at him. He had 4. Gauthier has 3, and Missa has 3 as well. Alright. I'm cool with keeping the lines as is. Let's see if we beat the Coyotes here. We do. 4-2 dub. We are currently over 500. That's a little surprising if you were to ask me. I am a little shocked by that. How's Rainer Holst doing? I just want to look. 3 points in 6 games for him. That gotta be. And the goaltending, still trash. I actually want Dustin Wolf to play this game against the Flames. I'm just going to make sure he's playing. Just got to make sure he's going to play here. Dustin Wolf. All right, he is in net. All right, good. Sim. All right, we get a dub here. 2-1 shootout dub for us. There we go. We're 4-2-1. This is the start of this season I wanted to see. Here we go. All right, let's sim to the Sharks game. So we're basically just simming past the Capitals game. And that is a 3-2 dub. We're sitting at 5-2-1 out of November. Here we go. Finally, we're starting to win games. Yet again, still very early on in the season. We can easily fall off. And it seems like defensively, we're better. Defensively and goaltending seems to be better. Is my analysis correct? Dustin Wolf's playing really goddamn good. That, as of right, he's been playing pretty good this season. That's all we need to know. He's playing pretty good. And the Sharks are really good this year. They're 6-1-1. How about this? We sim that 5-4 shootout. Not shootout loss. 5-4 L. And a 3-0 dub there against the Kraken. Okay, we bounce back. We take 1-1 in the doubleheader. All right, we'll sim to the Boston game. We'll go deeper into the individual stats and the team stats. 2-1 dub against the Knights. A 4-2 dub against the Preds. Ooh, big dub there against the Avalanche. Another dub against the Wild. Ooh, that's an ugly L. All right, we have 2 bad L's back-to-back. A 9-2 loss and a 4-1 loss against Buffalo. Stings, but hey, we're actually currently tied for first in our division now. I am probably going to make some line changes because I am seeing a lot of stuff, fizzle out. First line seems to be cooling down a bit. Offensively, I think we could use a little bit of work. So we're going to mess around with the lines now. But we are tied for first in our division. However, we are 3 games. What's the word? Fuck, I'm going blank. We have a 3-game. Fuck, what's the term? Fuck. We're 3 games up on the Blues. There's another term. I'm just going blank right now, but it's 3 games up on the Blues. But we are tied. I'm happy to see that. We're 2 games ahead of. Well, we're not ahead, but you know what I mean. Against the Jets, and who's the last wildcard spot? Is the Ducks at 22. Okay, so let's mess with these lines. Then we go look at individual player stats and team stats. I want to see where we are. Reichel, we're going to drop him from the first line. How's Missa doing? He's got 14 points, so he's tied for most points on the team. Gauthier has 12. Besser is doing pretty solid. He has 14 as well. Keel Thomas, obviously, it says he's first, but he's the same amount of points as the other ones. We're going to put Missa. How's Bjorkstrand doing? He has 9 points. That first line could use a little bit of juice. We're going to do this. We'll do Reichel, Gauthier, Bjorkstrand, and first line we'll rock with Missa, Thomas, and Besser. Or we just do this. No, I want to spice it up a bit. You got to spice it up just a little bit. Reichel needs to be playing a little better. It's as simple as that. He's kind of has to. Gauthier, he's playing pretty solid this year. I still like him on the second line, but if we need to move things around, we can move him up or down whatever way we need to. Barlow, Taze is doing pretty well this year with 14 points. Puljujarvi, yeah, I'm not going to touch the bottom 6. How about these? Even Radish and Kurt, this fourth line's doing pretty solid too. So there's like literally no complaints right now so far. I mean, defensively, I think we should spice up maybe some of these pairings, I would say. We can go with, because Rainer Holst has been pretty solid for us so far. I say we try Mikola, Holst, Klefbom, Grzelcyk. I'd say so. Why not? Goalies, Vejmelk, he's doing pretty good, and Dustin Wolf's taking a little bit of a nosedive, just a little bit, as Vejmelk, however the fuck he say his last name, he's taking a step up. As you see, we have 4 people tied for first for most points. That's a good sight to see. I'm not touching that third line. They've been damn good this year. Gauthier, Puljujarvi, Reichel, Barlow. Team stats. I want to see how we're doing here. How are we with goals for per game? We are 312. We're third in our division, which, I mean, 312 is pretty good. Goals against, we could be a lot better. 312 also for goals against. I would like to see that a little better. Our power play, I am not touching. Penalty kill, not touching. So, special teams wise, we've been very good this season. Very good special teams. So, that's a great sight to see. I'm happy to see that. Let's go. All right, we'll sim up to the Tampa Bay Lightning game on December 9th. Just for now, because we'll probably stop along the way if something gets bad. 3-1 dub against the Canucks. That's pretty big. Another dub there. Actually, 3 dubs in a row because now it says we beat the Blues. And we are clicking off wins. Here we go. We're finally doing something with this team. It took us 5 seasons, but we've finally made the steps to do better. Reichel, you're being a bitch, bro. Just get your head out your ass and let's get going, buddy. Gauthier, listen. I know it's you are a first-line center right now. You are, but Akil Thomas has been an absolute dog for us. So I am not going to take him out because he's been producing points for us. But if we need to, eventually, yeah, you'll probably get the first line. And I'm not touching these lines because we're winning. We are winning. And as I say that, we lose against the Bruins. But we are first in our division with 33 points. We have a game advantage against the Avalanche, but it doesn't even matter. We have a pretty good gap to the Avalanche as of right now. And we are actually one of the better teams in the league. I think we're actually like the 6th best team because the Pacific is absolutely loaded. Brock Besser has just started getting better when we moved him up to the first line with Thomas and Missa. How's Michael Missa doing? He's got 19 points in 25 games. This is the Michael Missa we wanted to see when we drafted him. Absolute beauty. Akil Thomas has been an absolute stud since we've gotten him here in Chicago. 20 points in 25 games. Absolute gem. And Brock Besser has the point lead total, whatever. 15 points for Bjorkstrand. Gauthier, he's doing pretty well at 18. Reichel, 15, I guess that's fine. It's good enough. Taze is having a really good year at age 37, and we were thinking about not bringing him back. Imagine that. And he's having a hell of a year, our captain. That a baby. Barlow's having a good year, 14 points. I mean, the top 9 for this team has really been producing. Even Radish has 8 points on the 4th line. 8 points for Kurashev. 9 points for Carl Grundstrom. This is why we brought Carl Grundstrom in. We wanted a guy that could be serviceable in that 4th line, and he's been everything. He's exceeded that. He's been very, very good for us in the 4th. Honestly, I thought our bottom 6 would be a problem this season. Even I said at the beginning of the video, I think our bottom 6 was going to be a problem. No, it hasn't been. Defensively, Vlasic's been solid. I mean, the top pairing I would like to see get better. I would say that. But the second D-line pairing, Rainer Holst has been a phenomenal addition ever since he's came up. His rookie season, he's been very, very good. Clefbaum and Grizzlick could definitely be better. But Clefbaum's playing okay. Goaltending, Belgemelk, I mean, he's having a hell of a year. I'm glad we signed Carl. I mean, he's had a hell of a year. He has 12 wins and what? 7 losses, 1 overtime loss, a 918 and 270 goals against. Beast. And Dustin Wolf, buddy, I would like to see you take a step up. How's Vinny? Oh, Vinny's gonna be ready next year, boys. He's gonna be ready next year. Hell, if someone gets hurt this year, he could come up, but he's not having a strong start to his season in the AHL, so no real need to move him up yet. Casper, he's definitely ready to go. I'm going to keep him down here for one more season. Saprikin's also ready to go. Yet again, that's also going to be for next season, but he can be an absolute Actually, if someone gets hurt, Saprikin could go. Whistle's at an 81 right now. Ooh, okay. Noel Gunn, we have a lot of prospects ready to go. Simple as that. We have a lot of prospects ready to go. Callum Ritchie's getting there. He's going to be nice. Miles Sweeney, he's going to be nice. Give him a couple seasons. He'll get there. I mean, our prospect pool is so goddamn deep and good right now. We just need. It was a tough first 5 seasons, but now that we have the depth, that they're starting to come into their own, they're starting to develop. We have a squad right now. And I'm very happy how this season's gone. All right, let's sim a little bit further ahead. We'll sim up to this Rangers game right here on the 21st. We get an L against the Lightning. That's 3 in a row. Okay, we get a bounce back dub, but another loss, and a dub, and a loss again to the Predators. As I was hyping the team up, now we start losing again. But Besser's playing good, so why would I touch that? I'm not moving Besser. He's been playing phenomenal since we brought him in. Akil Thomas, he's what, 26 points? You say 26 points. Missa's got 24. Okay. What? Should I drop Missa down just to spice things up? I'm going to drop him down to get up with Gauthier and Bjorkstrand. So we have Reichel, Thomas, and Besser. Maybe that will help spice up maybe just a slight bit. I am not sure if it even will. Also, I want to go check view contracts before I forget, because Bjorkstrand's contract's up. I don't know who else is up. And also, last video, we also need to keep an eye on Connor McDavid. And I'm going to do that right now because his contract expires at the end of the season. And he still has not been signed. I've said this last video, if Connor McDavid hits the market, the first thing I'm doing, I'm overpaying the fuck out of him. Even if he wants $18 million, I will give him $22 million. We have the cap space for it. Simple as that. Maybe not 22. Okay, I was exaggerating. I don't know if I'd give him $22 million. But if you get a guy like Connor McDavid, we're instant cup contenders the next year. And Vinny would be ready to play next year. I mean, holy shit. If we can get McDavid in a massive market, you know how good that'd be for the game in real life? You know how great that would be? But I love McDavid on the Oilers in real life, but man, they got to step it up. They got to get some pieces around McDavid and give him a cup contending team. He deserves it. They got to get it together. This year is a big year for the Oilers in real life. But Bjorkstrand, how much does he want? 5.3 for 3 years at the age of 30? That's not bad. Not bad at all. He's actually taking a pay cut because he's currently making $7.4 million. So that's a pay cut right there. Clefbaum's contract's also up. How much does he want? 2.8 for 2 years? I will give you that right now. Take that. And we're getting you on a discount. He's taking a pay cut. Absolute beauty. Puljujarvi, we might have overpaid. Yeah, we might have overpaid Puljujarvi. How many years does he have this 5.8 for? 2. Alright, the next 2. Yeah, we're good with that. Carl Gronstrom, I'm not going to sign you yet, but you've been very good. Grizzly, I'm not going to either. But we'll do Clefbaum. I think we should probably pounce on the Bjorkstrand opportunity here. Or should I wait a little bit? He has 17 points in 32 games. I say we wait a little bit. Maybe it goes down, but also could potentially go up. That's also true. Carl Vejmelka. Melka? Is that how you say the last name? Carl Vejmelka. I'm going to do this right now. I'm going on Google. I'm finding this shit out right now. Because I'm tired of saying how to pronounce it wrong. Because I have a strong feeling I'm pronouncing it wrong. Pronunciation. Carl Vejmelka. His nickname, it says on here, is Veggie. So we're just going to fucking call him Veggie. Veggie's having a good year. 9-10 save percentage. 293. Alright. I still couldn't find a way to pronounce it. We're just going to call him Veggie. I like that, actually. Good nickname, Veggie. And Dustin Wolf, please get your shit together. That's just please. We need you to get your shit together so we can be good. Please. Alright, we'll sim up to the 31st. With the Islanders, how we do here? A 5-0 loss against the Rangers. Fuck. Oh no. 3-2 dub against the Stars. You better be sorry, Bjorkstrand. You better be fucking sorry. You're not really doing as good as what we're paying you, but you know, I mean, you've been very solid for the team, so I can't bitch. Gauthier, I understand you're not getting the amount of minutes you want. I get it. But we're doing decent. We can't mess with something that's working, okay? I'm sorry. We can't. 4-1 loss there and a 5. Alright. Still need to mess with the lines. We still gotta. We're allowing too many goals now. We're 3-6-1 in our last 10. We're starting to go back to our losing ways. We can't be having that. So, and we're not scoring as often. We're giving up a little bit too many goals right now. Let's fix the lines. Let's see. I don't want Reichel first line. No. I want Missa back up there. I mean, that third line's still kicking, so I'm not touching that. I'm not even going to touch the fourth line defensively. I would say I would like to touch. I mean, Grizzly could be a lot better, I would say. Why don't we... Lindgren's minus 13. He's got... I think we should try this top pairing. Mikola, Vlasic. And we can go with Lindgren and Holtz. I think that would work. Yeah, let's just rock with that right now. I guess. Maybe that helps a little bit. We beat the Islanders 3-1. Big dub right there. And against the Flyers, we lose 3-2. Okay. Now, we're not going to sim much further along because I want to save some of this for next episode. So, we'll sim up to the Wild game and we'll basically call it a video from there. Alright, so we got 3 games left in the sim. I also need to check the scouting because We still need to scout. I have not scouted at all this season. That's all I will say. I have not looked one bit, but we're going to need to scout. Yeah, let me get on that right fucking now. Alright, now I got the scouting done. Now let's sim up to where I said the wild game here on the 10th, and we basically stop the simming there, and we look at other, I don't know what all, but there might be just shit I want to look at. Okay. Alright, we go 1-2 in that stretch. We're 21, 18, and 2. So in my terms, that's 21 and 20. We're still competing, kinda. And now we're 3 games at. Ooh, this is close. We can easily fall out of a playoff spot. So next episode, we kinda need to get our shit together. We need to stop having this little skid. I think we will eventually stop having this skid, but we need to, counter it, soon. So next episode, we just got to counteract this skid, get better, and really keep pushing forward. And let's try and strive for a playoff spot. We easily can do it. We saw the potential at the beginning of the year. I think we can do it. There's maybe some moves we just gotta make, and we just gotta do it. All right, goals for per game. Are we even remotely up here? I completely fucking doubt it. Yeah, no, we're not. We're not even 3 anymore. Goals against. We're pretty fucking high. That's pretty high. 324. Power play, not touching. It's doing great. Penalty kill. Could be a little better. It could be a little better. It definitely could be a little better. But power play, do not touch. We are not touching that power play. Brock Besser has been a stud for us since we brought him in. So that's good. Michael Mesa, he's got what, 30 points right now? Good. Akil Thomas, he has 34 points. There we go. I like to see that. 25 for Gauthier, 25 for Reichel, and that is 20 for Bjorkstrand. Second line needs some work. I am debating on maybe. Do we fuck with this line? Puljujarvi's got what, more points? Yeah, I think Puljujarvi could easily work second line with Gauthier and Reichel, and put Bjorkstrand on a line with Barlow and Tays. That can work. Or yeah, we can do that. Fourth line stays intact, I would say. We'll try these lines out for next episode, see how that goes with the change of Bjorkstrand to the third line. Maybe that gets a little bit more offense going. I still don't want to change anything drastically because Akil Thomas is doing great. Gauthier is doing great. I don't want to touch Barlow right now. He's got 19 points. He could be a little better. Kurashev, the fourth line's kind of skidding now, so there could be room for improvement there. Like Grunstrom, after I went on a spiel how he's been very, very serviceable and good for us, has kind of slowed down a bit, but he's still doing solid enough for us as a fourth liner. I'm gonna try some different defensive combinations here. Let's try Vlasic with Clefbaum and Vlasic and McCullough and Grzelcyk. I think we'll try that for next episode. And goaltending, I just want to look at the goaltender stats. They're just allowing a lot of goals against, but his save percentage, Veggie's save percentage is pretty good. It's just, defensively, there's giving up way too many opportunities in. But his save percentage is good enough to the point where you can blame it on the defense. It's how I look at it. If it's over 905, you can kind of blame it on the defense. He could be better, but that's when I can start blaming it a little bit on the defense if they're giving up way too many opportunities, which they are. And Dustin Wolf, I don't know what the hell his problem is, but he's just got to get it together. I just want to check the AHL players real quick, and we'll call it a vid. Saprikin is still an 80. Kasser still an 80. Is Vinny gone up? That's all I really want to see. Still 78. His goals against has gone down, but his save percentage needs to get better. I would just like to see that just, get a little bit better. Just a little bit, because he's going to be the franchise goaltender. I would just like to see him, sim well. Tollefson, we drafted him this year. Yeah, I didn't even realize he was playing AHL. He's a second down overall. He'll be ready next year. So a lot of young players that we have in the minors are going to come up next season. So next season's going to be very interesting, but we can't be focusing on next season when we got this season to look on and challenge and try and make the playoffs. And that's the goal right now. We're in distance of it, so I want to make playoffs. So anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one.